By your Kundalini awakening, you all have achieved that state where we can say, you know what is the real knowledge is. But think of the people who do not know what knowledge is. We take, for example, we say that our knowledge is nothing but love. But one should understand the discrimination. The knowledge that is love within you is just emitting out from your being. You don't have to assert, you don't have to think, you don't have to read some sort of poetry or go into some romantic mood. It's just pure love which emits, and this is the knowledge also. How you have to relate it is this way. The knowledge that you have about yourself is evident, is absolutely expressed on your fingertips, and about others also. You know about others and about yourself. This is the greatest subtle knowledge you have. No one knows like that. Apart from you people, no one knows about themselves or about others. So this knowledge that has come to you, which is extremely subtle, extremely secretive, it's absolutely secret. If you know about somebody, you know. Others do not know that you know about them. And so this knowledge that you have got is nothing but love. It's very difficult to make knowledge and love put together, because our idea of knowledge is very different. What we read from the books, how can you love from the books? What love means, our attachments. To us, in ignorance, we get attached to people, to children, to family, to things. By getting attachment, it is proved that we do not have the knowledge. If you have the knowledge, then all attachments should just drop out and you should become a global personality, a drop in the ocean. For example, we are attached to many things, like we are attached to our family. Something happens in the family, we get very disturbed. We can't bear it. If anything happens to our children, we think horrible, it's just the whole world is falling on you. Then from family you move on, you are attached to your friends, to your neighbors, you are also attached to your country. Attachment to your country is also not knowledge. Once you are a realized soul, you just start seeing your country clearly. What wrong it has got, what ignorance it has got, in what darkness it exists, and in what way it is quarreling, fighting for rights and things. But with the knowledge that you have within yourself, you see it so clearly what is the problem of your country. Then you try to improve that through your love. Means the power of your knowledge is love. If you have all the knowledge within you, and if you are just sitting at home and meditating, it is no meaning. What you have to go is to go about, tell people. You have to meet other people, your friends, your family, and other relations about your knowledge. If you cannot go do that, then your knowledge is not with love. It's such a connection between the two. You feel like telling everybody that you've got your realization. You feel like telling everyone that you are a realized soul. But in that you feel that you are expressing your ego. All right, by some other way, some other methods, you can express to them that you have the true knowledge. When you have the false knowledge, you can get ego. You can think that I know so much, I know about this, I know the color of the carpets, all the shades, everything. Any stupid thing, if you know, you think that you are very great. That's the sign of stupidity in your head also, that you think this is very great to know. Now we have discovered that through all kinds of acquiring knowledge in the whole world, what we have achieved? Nothing. There are wars going on. There's all kinds of destructions coming in. I saw in the television this George, it's a whirlwind which is going round and is killing so many people, is destroying so many people without understanding what he is doing. But he's there and he's acting very well. So, is it that he doesn't understand? Or is it that he understands and that he's doing something just to correct people? This also we should have full idea. Like yesterday, when I came here, it was raining heavily. And then I sat down and suddenly stopped. Stopped till the whole program was over. Till I spoke, it was not working. But suddenly when you started clapping, also it started clapping. That's what it was. So even the nature knows who you are. But you must know the nature. This is the point. Nature will act according to what your level of spirituality is. Surprisingly, I always felt that there cannot be levels of spirituality. I felt that once you get realization, you are there. But later on discovered I was wrong. It is not so. Even after getting realization, I found people had so many obstructions in rising. There were so many temptations which were keeping them down. So one had to work out on different chakras, different nadis, somehow or other to make you perfect. Because the perfection within only will give you the authority to use this knowledge. There are, as I told you, two ways of doing it. The other day I told you that you should not react. It's human nature to react. It's absolutely human. But if you have to become superhuman, you should not react. By not reacting, you will grow. Definitely you will grow. But if you react, then you cannot grow. Because you are working under the pressure of other things that is not yourself. Now supposing, as I said, I see these carpets, I know the color and this and that, and I react to it, finished. I will not have any sense of judgment if I react to it. But if I don't react, then I'll know whether these carpets have got vibrations or not. Are they emitting vibrations or not? Now what are these vibrations? That is the love. So the communication is like this. If you have the light, you can see things. So when you see things, the light is there, and light gives you the perception, gives you the vision to see things. In the same way, when you are enlightened, what happens? That these vibrations start flowing, just like the light. And in that light, you can see things which are good and which are bad. But sometimes we put the same parameters as human beings do. Like you go to some house, very nice house, very good house. All these things make you very happy. But actually, what about that house? Is it having good vibrations or it's having bad vibrations? Is it worth living there or not? Like the other day they told me they can get a very nice place in Milan, little beyond Milan, on rent, very cheap. I said, why is it so cheap? Immediately I felt the vibrations of the place. I said, did you go and see the vibrations of that place? They went and saw it was all burning. Then they found out that there was a Scientology there for years together. I said, That's not the place where you can live. You have to have a very pure place. Even a hut of a poor man would be better than this comfortable so called place. So one has to use the vibrations all the time to understand everything that you are doing. In that also it can be misleading. Some people feel vibrations and they tell me, Mother, I felt the vibrations and I felt I should marry this man. I said, you did feel the vibrations? Yes. Yes, I did, very much. And I must marry this man. And when I see the man, I see the booth in him. I said, my God, what sort of vibration this lady has felt about. So, in your judgment, what is there? There's no pure knowledge. So, see how connected they are. Vibrations, which is love, and also the other thing which